Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the topic sets, relations and function. Firstly, we discuss about the topic sets. Okay. Generally, the definition of sets is here is that the definition of set is the set of collection. The set is the collection of well-defined object. That means set is nothing but a collection of an object. Okay. Set is nothing but the collection of object. And each object in a collection is called as an element of an set. Okay. सेट म्हणजे काय असतो? कलेक्शन असतं कोणाचं? ऑब्जेक्टचं. आणि प्रत्येक ऑब्जेक्ट हा काय असतो? त्यातला इलेमेंट असतो. हीच ही डेफिनेशन सांगते. ओके. त्यासाठी आपण एक एक्झाम्पल घेऊया. ओके. लेट अस कन्सिडर अ एक्झाम्पल. एक्झाम्पल नंबर फर्स्ट. Let S be a set of 1 to 10 numbers. Okay. So S is equals to in curly bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 curly bracket complete. Here is S is a set and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are the elements of that set. Okay. Now here is a second example. Example number 2. X be a set of letters of word dear. ओके. एक्स हा कशाचा सेट आहे? डिअर या वर्डच्या लेटरचा सेट आहे. ओके. सो मग एक्स कसा डिफाईन केला आपण? एक्स इज इक्वल्स टू इन कर्ली ब्रॅकेट DEAR in curly bracket complete. Here D, E, A and R are the elements of that set. Here is a note that sets are denoted by capital letter. इथे बघा आपण जे काही सेट्स डिफाईन करताना सेट्स दाखवताना आपण काय केले आहेत ते कॅपिटल लेटरमध्ये लिहिले आहे. हो की नाही? आणि ते काय आहेत? XYAB आपण कोणतं पण घेऊ शकतो एक्सेट्रा. आणि त्यातले एलिमेंट जे आहेत ते एलिमेंट काय असतात? स्मॉल लेटर्समध्ये असतात. ते एलिमेंट ऑफ अ सेट्स डिनोटेड बाय अ स्मॉल लेटर्स लाईक ABCPQRS etc. Okay. Now we discuss about the sets. Okay. These here is a natural number set, whole number set of integers, set of rationals and set of real numbers. We have already discussed these type of sets in previous classes. So we directly take a sets here. Okay. Firstly, set of natural numbers and it is denoted by capital N. So we know that the natural number set starts from 1. So define it by capital N is equals to in curly bracket 1, 2, 3, 4 up to so on infinity. It's okay, and curly bracket complete. The whole numbers, we know that the whole numbers start from 0. So, and it is denoted by W. So I directly write a W is equals to in curly bracket 0, 1, 2, 3 up to so on infinity. Next is set of integers. Okay, we know that the set of integers is denoted by Z. 0 number or positive as well as negative numbers. So we define the Z as Z is equals to in curly bracket 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, so on up to minus infinity, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up to positive plus infinity. Okay. Next is set of rational. We know that set of rational numbers are denoted by are in the form of okay, the set of rational numbers are in the form of P by Q. Okay. So and it is denoted by Q. So I write the Q set as capital Q is equals to in curly bracket P by Q, such that P and Q are belongs to set of integers. Curly bracket complete. Here the numbers are are in the form of 2 by 3, 4 by 6, 8 by 10, 14 by 16. Here is the number should be in the order P by Q. ओके, म्हणजे या रॅशनल नंबर्समध्ये फक्त जे नंबर P by Qच्या स्वरूपात असतील किंवा अंश आणि छेदाच्या स्वरूपात असतील तेव्हाच आपण त्या नंबर्सला काय म्हणतो, रॅशनल नंबर्स म्हणतो. ओके, मग ते कोणते पण असू शकतात. ओके, पण फॉर्म कोणता पाहिजे, P by Q. ओके, नेक्स्ट सेट ऑफ रियल नंबर्स. ओके, we know that the set of real numbers includes the both sets, natural number set of whole numbers, integers, rationals, irrational also. Okay, so I form a diagram. For that we know that the natural number is containing whole number set. The whole number is containing set of integers. Set of integers are containing rational numbers. Rational numbers are containing real numbers. And we know that the real numbers contain the irrational numbers, but it's the irrational numbers are differs from these natural number, whole number, integers and rational numbers. Okay, so it's not included in that three sets. Okay, it's included in the set of real numbers, but it does not contain in set of integer, natural numbers set and rational numbers. Okay, that's why it is differs from the three sets. Now we discuss about the subset. Okay, what is meant by subset? Okay, we have to understand that in this. Now we understand about the subset. Okay, so what is the definition of subset? Let x and y be two sets if each element of x is element of y, then x is called the subset of y, and b, write it as x is subset of y. That means if we consider the two sets x and y, if each element of x is element of y, that means what it tells us that जर का आपण दोन सेट्स घेतले x and y आणि इफ ईच एलिमेंट ऑफ एक्स म्हणजे एक्सचा प्रत्येक इलेमेंट हा वायचा इलेमेंट असेल, काय एक्सचा प्रत्येक इलेमेंट हा वायचा इलेमेंट असेल तर एक्स हा वायचा सबसेट असतो असं ते सांगतं. मग हे आपण जाणून घेऊया एक्झाम्पलनुसार. आणि हे समजून घेण्यासाठी आपल्याला पहिल्यांदा त्याचं साईन काय हे लक्षात घ्यायचं आहे. त्याचं साईन काय आहे, एक्स इज सबसेट ऑफ वाय. ओके, हिअर इज एक्स इज सबसेट ऑफ, this is a sign for subset. Okay, x is subset of y. Now there is example, let x is equals to in curly bracket 1 2 3 4, curly bracket complete. That means x contain 1 2 3 4. These are the elements of the set x, and y containing the element 1 2 3 4 8 and 10. Now we know that the all element of x are contained in y. Yes or not? Yes. 1 is present here, 2 is present here, 3 is present here, and 4 is also here. Right? So, as all element of x are contained in y, therefore x is subset of y. Okay? So, I denote that x is subset of y. To better understand, we take a more example of subset. Example number 2 is capital A is contain the element B A T, and capital B contain the element B A S K E T. Now here is a common element here. Okay, B A T. The set A contain that element which are already present in set P. Okay. So all element of A are contained in set B. So A is subset of B because all the element of A are contained in B. So it is a subset of B by the definition of subset. Now example number 3 is, if I consider a set of natural number, that is we know that the set of natural number contain the elements from 1, 2, 3, 4 up to so on infinity. And next is set of whole numbers. Okay, so W is equals to, in curly bracket, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to infinity. Okay, then from this you can see that all the element of natural numbers are already present in the set of whole numbers. Therefore, n is subset of W. That is, the set of natural number is a subset of whole numbers. This is shown by diagram. We can show these example by a diagram. Okay, this is a set of natural number and which contain in set of whole numbers. Now here is a note. Here n is a subset of Z and Z is subset of Q, Q is subset of R. This implies n is subset of Z, subset of Q, subset of R. That means from this figure we can conclude that n is subset of Z. Okay, natural number set is subset of Z, which is subset of Q. Then we can say that all these three sets are contained in a real set of real numbers. That's why all the three sets are subset of real numbers. Okay, and म्हणजे ती डायग्राम आपल्याला तेच दाखवते. ओके, म्हणजे ही डायग्राम आपल्याला तेच दाखवते इथे. That is, R contain the all three sets. Okay, now discuss about the equality of two sets. Okay, when we call it the two sets are equal, if and only if we consider, for that we consider the two sets x and y are said to be equal if and only if x is subset of y and y is subset of x. म्हणजे काय, दोन सेटला आपण इक्वल सेट केव्हा म्हणू शकतो, जेव्हा x हा, जेव्हा आपण एखादे दोन सेट्स कन्सिडर केले एक्स अँड वाय, जेव्हा एक्स हा वायचा सबसेट असला आणि वाय हा एक्सचा सबसेट असला, म्हणजे ते एकमेकांचे सबसेट असले तर त्यांना आपण इक्वल सेट म्हणू शकतो. हे आपण समजून घेऊया बाय एक्झाम्पल. टू बेटर अंडरस्टँड, वी टेक अ एक्झाम्पल. एक्झाम्पल 1, that x is equals to d in curly bracket DEAR. That means x contain the element DEAR. Okay, and y contain the element EARD. Okay, from this we can see that all the element of x contain in y. Therefore we can say that x is subset of y. Right, we say this equation number 1. Now for y, all the element of y are contained in x. Therefore y is also a subset of x. So we say it equation number 2. From 1 and 2 we can say that these are equal. That is, x and y are equal. Okay, by the definition of equality of sets. Also we take a next example, example number 2. Let x contain the element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and p contain the element 7, 6, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. Okay, from this we can see that all the elements of x are contained in p and all the elements of p are contained in x. There is a only change in order of that element. Nothing is changed here. Only order of that elements are changed. So as all elements of the x are contained in p, x is subset of p, and all the elements of p are contained in x, so p is subset of x. From 1 and 2 we can say that from these two we can say that x is equals to p. Here is note that order of element is not ampere. We already discussed about that. Here is a change in order of element, but there is a no change in this condition. Okay, ऑर्डर जरी चेंज झाली तरी त्याच्या कंडिशनमध्ये फरक पडत नाही. नेक्स्ट इज 2. नंबर 2, the repetition of element in the set नॉट अलाउड म्हणजे त्या एखाद्या कोणत्याही सेटमध्ये कोणत्याही एलिमेंटचं रिपिटेशन नको आहे. समजा वी कन्सिडर अ एक्झाम्पल सेट ऑफ the set of letters of a word etiquette consists of E, T, Q, I, U only, right? We can define that set as in curly bracket E, T, Q, U, I, curly bracket complete. Here, even here, E and T repeated, but they are not written twicely because note that there is the repetition not allowed here. Therefore, it not written twicely or thrisely. Okay. Next is intersection of two sets. Okay. Now we discuss about the topic intersection of two sets. The intersection of two sets is nothing but the set of those elements which belongs to both x and y. म्हणजे इंटरसेक्शन हे काय असतं दोन सेट्सचं, असे एलिमेंट की जे बोथ एक्स आणि वाय दोघांमध्ये आहे अशा एलिमेंटचा सेट म्हणजे काय असतं इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ टू सेट्स. And it is denoted by x intersection y. Firstly, that we understand this by an example. Example, if x contain the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and y contain the element 2, 4, 6. So intersection will be the element which are common. Okay, the element which are common are in the set of intersection of x and y. So which are the numbers which are common in these two sets? Here is 2, here is 2, here is 2, here is 4, here is 4, here is 6, here is 6. Therefore these are the common numbers in between the two sets. Therefore it is contained in the set of intersection. So in x intersection y is equals to 2, 4, 6 in curly bracket 2, 4, 6, because 2, 4, 6 are present in both sets. Okay, because they are present in both sets. Now next example is p. P contain the element dep, q contain the element dex. So intersection of that p and q will be de, because they are common in between the two sets. Next is union of two sets. The definition of the union of two sets is the union of two sets is nothing but the set those contain the element which belongs to at least one of x and y, and it is denoted by x union y. Okay, that means म्हणजे युनियन ऑफ सेट्स हा काय असतो, अशा एलिमेंटचा सेट असतो की तो ॲटलिस्ट एक्स अँड वाय या दोघांमधल्या एकामध्ये तरी ते प्रेझेंट असला पाहिजे. ओके, अशा एलिमेंटचा सेट म्हणजे युनियन ऑफ टू सेट्स. आपण हे चांगलं लक्षात घेऊ बाय अ एक्झाम्पल. ओके, एक्झाम्पल नंबर 1, त्यासाठी आपण एक्झाम्पल घेऊ. एक्झाम्पल नंबर 1, x इज इक्वल्स टू 1, 2, 3, 6 and y contain the element 1, 2, 4. So x union y is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Here is no there is 1, 2 are common between the two sets, but 3, 4, 6 are not common. But by the definition ॲट लिस्ट एकामध्ये तरी ते प्रेझेंट असलं पाहिजे, म्हणून आपण त्याच्या युनियनच्या सेटमध्ये ते एलिमेंट घेतले. ओके, नाव नेक्स्ट एक्झाम्पल 2 is A contain the element P, Q, R, S, T, and B contain the element S, T, P, X, Y, Z. Then A union B will be P, Q, R, S, T, X, Y, Z, because each element are contained in between X, A and B at least once. Okay, so we write it in a set of union of A and B. Now set of A union B. Now we discuss about the complement of sets. The complement of sets we define as let U be a subset of X. Then U complement equals to, in curly bracket, X belongs to X such that X does not belongs to U, in curly bracket, complete called the complement of U in X. That means हे काय म्हणतं आहे की यू हा जर का एक्सचा सबसेट असला तर आपण यू कॉम्प्लिमेंट कसं लिहू शकतो की यू कॉम्प्लिमेंटमधले जे काही एलिमेंट्स असतील ते एक्समधले असले पाहिजे पण ते यूमधले नसावेत. काय एक्समधले असावेत पण यूमधले नसावेत. तेव्हा आपण त्याला काय म्हणतो, सेट ऑफ कॉम्प्लिमेंट ऑफ यू. हे आपण चांगला अंडरस्टँड करून घेऊया बाय एक्झाम्पल. ओके, example number 1, x contain the element 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and u contain the element 2 4 5 7 8. Now by the definition we have to find the complement of set u. So we have to find the numbers which are not present in u but present in x. म्हणजे आपल्याला असे काही एलिमेंट शोधावे लागतील की जे काही यूमध्ये आहेत आणि ते एक्समध्ये नाही आहेत. मग असे कोणते नंबर्स आहे बघा, मी पिंक पेनने ते काय केले, सर्कल केले. 2 प्रेझेंट आहे त्याला सर्कल केलं, 4 प्रेझेंट आहे त्याला सर्कल केलं, 5 प्रेझेंट त्याला सर्कल केलं आणि ते सर्कल करायचं राहिलं आहे. ओके, इट इज ऑल्सो सेट ऑफ also it is a element of a set u also, so it also count in that set of u. Now the remaining the 3 elements are included in the complement of u because they are not present in u but present in x. Also we take example number 2 for that. X contain the element 1 2 3 4 up to 10 and u contain the element 2 4 6 8 10. Now by the definition we have to find the element which are present in u and not in x. So we circle out the elements which are present in u, so it make it easy to find the elements which are present in only x. So 1 3 5 7 and 9 are the elements which are only present in x, not in u. So these are the sets of complement of u, okay, which contain the element 1 3 5 7 9. Example number 3, a contain the element d a n g e r o u s and b contain the element d o g s. So b complement will be, b complement equals to a n e r u because they are present in x only, sorry, they are present in a only, not in b. Okay, in this way this point is over here. And next lecture we discuss about the new topic, that is De Morgan's law, for in next lecture. Okay, so now till then, if you like my video then click the like button and subscribe my channel to get more information or more videos for about this topic, and share this video with your friends so that they will understand the maths in easy way. Okay, thank you for watching this video and we will see you in a next video.